Good morning, everybody. Good early morning. Seems a little unusual time frame, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Actually, I think this might be one of the new times that I start streaming, so I can be a little bit more consistent. Now that summer's here, streaming in the evening and even on like my off days, midday is kind of gonna be not much of a thing anymore. With all the sporting events and things the kids got going on, it is gonna be tough. So I decided I'm gonna try to stream early morning and change up the days a little bit. We'll see. Kind of working through some of the work schedule changes with my boss, and I think this could work. Except this morning my eyes are super. I don't even know if to say they're dry. It feels like I just got a lot of crap in them and it's starting to hurt. Oh man. All right. Well, let's try to do a thing today, shall we? I'm trying to get my one eye to stop burning. I wonder if I got something in it when I don't know. So yeah, it's been a while since it's probably been a week since I streamed. I didn't do anything last weekend because of softball games with the kids. I was just absolutely exhausted the whole weekend, just completely wiped. So last time I was working on creating a new front end to manage my automations that I've built. Sucking down my iced coffee this morning because I'm gonna need it. And I started building a Blazor application, and I think I'm gonna scrap that just because it's so much overhead. I want to get something built, so I think I'm gonna revert it back to something that I know more about, and has less. What I want to say, not. It has overhead, but it's more like technical design overhead than I have to spend a lot of time to get the technical overhead figured out in my head, and it's a pain. So I want to go take what I've done, move it into just kind of a more traditional web app, something that should be easy to kick off, I hope, is what I'm hoping for, and maybe get something running, because right now I'm still running this script essentially manually, because I haven't automated it in any way yet. Excuse me. So let's work on that. I have the board. I don't want to mess with the board just yet. Projects, personal automation. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna start by opening up the app that I have today. I have a little code written that I want to migrate, essentially. Oh, what? There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna open it up. We're just gonna open another one. Let's just do it over. Start over. Nothing like a ground up rework, right? So I want to create a new project. I want it to be an ASP.NET Core web app, Razor Pages. That's what I want it to be. Next. Let's browse apps. Yeah, I want it to be an apps. I'm gonna create a folder here. I'll call it web. I'll just call it automation .web. Select that folder. I'll call it personal automations.web. We will have it have individual accounts for HTTPS. Yeah, .NET 8. That white screen, not okay first thing in the morning. Not okay, Visual Studio. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more in my wheelhouse. I still have to do the identity stuff, and I want to learn that. That's going to be where I want to spend some time, but not to begin with. Like, I'm going to start off by making none of this stuff work behind a a logins page. That's not my goal right now. So we will have to start. Let's start here. Let's look at the program. Let's see what we've got. So I've got use SQL Server. I think I have a SQL Server running, right? Because I did that here too, right? No, I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, GitHub Actions. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could see that. Is it this one? No, front end. This is the one that I want. That is actually the one that I want. Okay, yeah, so I do have SQL Server being set up here. And I have, yeah, a connection string. Let's see if I can figure what that was. I feel like I didn't make that super sophisticated to start with. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, because I'm running in a Docker. Okay. All right, let's just copy that. Let's do the same thing. Got a new keyboard. I'm still trying to learn where all the keys are. Actually, I have a new keyboard for work. I happen to have it shipped home, and so I used it yesterday while working, and I just have it still set up because I'm not going to be at my desk at work for the next 2 weeks, probably. Not going into the office again for 2 weeks. So it's going to be some time. I'm going to Vegas starting Sunday. I'll be in Vegas for a few days, and then when I come home, I'm going to be in training. So it's going to be good times. Okay, so I got the certificate. SQL Server. Brain. Come on, brain. All right, so we've got that now. So I need, trying to think of how much of this I actually need to even try to like port over. What did I, so I have account. Oh, I have it inside of account pages, automations, manage. Oops. Okay, so what is in, well, let's get my my lack of focus this morning. Let's get my things set up. Let's start with the database. No. Oh, it isn't. I have a Docker Compose file for this. Well, actually, let's look at it. Let's just edit it in code. I think I was having issues where that wasn't working. I thought I had created a text document here. I did. Console commands. Yep, that's what that was, oh crap. So that created the SQS server. I thought I had it copied already to do. Bummer. Is it in my... It's probably not. I was just hoping I had it saved so I could just very quickly start my database. Nope, nope. Well, that's that one. Well, there I pulled it, but I didn't actually... Well, I gotta make sure Docker's running anyway. Because I know it's not. Because I don't need to have the Elastic console running just yet. Oh, hey, look, there's the... Oh, come here. There's so many... I hate when there's too many things in the taskbar. Let's see. I don't know if I want to just simply restart that one. I think I actually want to delete it. Actually, can I just delete them all? That's really what I want to do. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I got nothing in there. All right, well, let's see. What was... Oh, I had it. It was... Go pull it down again. Just make sure I got the newest version. Okay, so that's going to pull down. So we're going to say docker run -rm. Let's see, I need to provide some environment variables. I know that. Run, oops. Let's open it here. I've got this open, right? In Docker. Hey, look, I've been here before. There we go. So it is EULA equals Y. MSQL SA password is equal to something. Oh, reminded to do my timesheet. I actually didn't do that. I probably should do that. Let's see. What's my password that I chose for my Docker engine? There we go. A super secure password. All right, and that, let's go. 1433. 33. we'll call it exactly the same. SQL1. mcr.microsoft.com MSQL server 2022 latest. Right, what is it? Is it double dash? Did I screw that up? Remove on exit. It is dash dash RM. Yep, go me. Go me. All right. And then, is it 3? Oh, can't find code. All right, continue. 4 then. Ugh, can't find it there either. Crap. Lame. I swear to God, all of those worked. Hey, look at that, it worked. All right, I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna come here. One more in. I have that, don't I? Excuse me. Yeah, I already have one. So, oops. So I want to go .NET EF. I don't want to create a migration. That's what I was going to do. Is it just update? I can never, I don't know. This is why I need to do more of this coding, because I don't, it's database. Gosh, dang. Update, wow. All right, let's bring my database back over here. Oops. Fresh. There it is. Should have all my authentication stuff. Yep. Roles, claims, logins, users, and tokens. All right. Don't really need most of that, but I wanted to have it working. I do need to. Oh, 8.1. I'll do that later. I'm not going to update the tools right now. All right, so. Oh, crap. I wanted to have that open because I've got. So did I create. Data. Yeah, I created a few classes, so I want to do this. I want to recreate these. So I'll do the same thing here. Add a folder called classes. We're gonna call it action parameter. Just gonna create them all real quick. That's not what I wanted to do at all. automation action. Automation message payload. And message history. Great, there we go. Very nice. All right, so message history is pretty simple. We'll just say equal to 0. Event time and equal to date time dot min value actually. String dot empty. Automations. I keep track of all triggers to automations that performed by the application. There will potentially be some new fields added at another time. Automation actions. Oof, man, I cannot type today. Anti-ID. Don't know why I thought I could autocomplete a property name. String.empty. Boolean. Yeah, is active. I can get behind that name. Defaulted to false. And then I've got an action parameter. There we go. Oh, I don't have an int there. I want this to be not mapped, right? All right, let's see. Now I have an, oh, that's an automation action. Oh, I put this all in the wrong one. I was looking at the one next to it. We'll copy these or cut these out. And then the payload is that. So it's going to be a public automation action. List of action parameter. Okay, so now I think I have pretty much all of the stuff that I needed before. So add profile data for application users. I'm going to want to have that too at some point. I just don't know if I need to worry about it now. I'm going to add it just so I don't forget about it. Application user. And this one is going to import identity user. And I'll put the same comment there. Okay, so we've got that. And then the DB context, I just added all of those. So yeah, we'll just do that. Actually, oh, there we go. Oof, what the hell? What the hell? I don't want to put it inside there. I put it inside here. Yep. Public DB set. Automation action. Do I want to call it actions? I think I do. Actions. Action pep. Oi. Message history. So now let's go. .NET EF database. What did I'm gonna go migrations add. We're gonna say automation data. .NET EF migrate or database update. Got to get those commands embedded in my head. That's what I got to do. I've got to learn them. All right, now they should be here. If I refresh this, I should have my tables. Again, message history, automation actions, action parameters. Yep, there we go. Nailed it. Boom. Love it. Love it. All right, I think I don't need to have this open anymore. So let's switch back, make it so it's actually full screen. Now I can see things. Okay. Let's look at these classes now. I want to an action parameter. Okay, let's come here. Oops. Parameter. What am I say? Action parameters are used to pass key value pairs that can be used for an automation. What do I want to say here? Each parameter. Actually, no. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. That's pretty much it. I don't remember my delete key is. There we go. Oh, and now it's on insert too? There we go. Okay. I'm having thoughts about whether I even need to track this in the database, because I'm not tracking the value. Yeah. Um, the ID. Oops. Because if I'm not tracking the values, because I don't want to see the values that I'm passing. I may not even need to put this in the database. I may get rid of it. I'm just gonna put a note here for myself. Note. This class may not need to be tracked in the database. What's today? 5/31. End of May. Man, that's a bummer. I mean, sort of. All right. Oh, no. Hang on. I remember why I needed this. I know why I need the parameters. Oh, come on, open up. Okay. We'll put the note here because I remember. This class is only used to help build up the web page to show a list of the expected parameters and allow you to trigger the events via the web page. So I do need to have them in the database, and that's exactly why, because I want to build input forms. So like if I have I'm thinking like my Trello automation, I may have multiple boards that I want to have reset so I can tell it which board to reset. All right, that's what I needed. This is the name of the action that will be executed. I'm going to say sent to the message queue. QUEUE. Each automation will be looking for payloads with this action, keyword in the payload. Print the name of the automation. Useful to find web page. Is the single is the what I want to say. Man, I'm just doing a bang up job of my typing today. The automations look for oops, no, caps lock. Run job 1. Update some update to do board. inactive automations will not show up on the web page. Automation message payload is the what do I want to say here? Is sent to the message queue for the automation jobs to execute. It contains the job or the action information as well as all the required parameters. All right. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's see. Let's open this up all the way. So I got my classes. Now, how do I want to manage this? How do I want to approach the building of the app, the web page? Let me think. So I'm going to create automations first. I'm not gonna have to create payloads because those are just the other two objects. So I don't need to create those. I need to create actions. So we'll start by creating actions. Yep, more storms. More storms. We got lots and lots of storms lately, and last night was no exception. It rained pretty hard. I had a race to get my yard mowed and everything put away before the rain hit me, and I only got a little wet. So that's probably a pretty good deal. Let's create a folder for automation actions. Can I do that here? Can I say add a controller? I don't remember how this all works. I don't want it to... I want it to be a Razor page. We'll do that. Let's go Razor pages. Razor pages using entity framework. Yeah, I want to do it. I want it to generate all of them. So for this page, it's automation action. Layout. Good. Let's change that song. Let's have some not quite so sleepy time music. That makes it, that's better. That's better. Maybe it's gonna do something. There it goes. Woo! Where's this index dot? Oh, right, because they're... Okay, I got it. I understand. All right, let's actually run it and make sure. I haven't actually run the app yet, so let's do that. Oh. What? That's not what I called it. I called it automation actions. So create new. All right. Okay, that seems, I mean, basic, but basic is fine for now. Alright, we got a thing. We got a thing, and the thing does some things. Oh, it actually opened all the files too. Interesting. I don't know if I need to worry about. Just close. We'll just close all of them. Well, yeah, we'll close them all. The difference going to be here. No, that's right, because it's doing all that stuff. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I have a page now where I create the automations. Let's see. I need to be able to create. Let's create a folder. I want to create the parameters. I can still scaffold all this. And then I'll modify it, so hopefully I can get a list of all the automations. Excuse me, action parameters. Yep. So we'll generate those. Take a moment. Oh. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. So let's look at this. So I have an action ID. What is that index model? I don't know what that means. So the model is pages parameters. Can I go to that definition? Oh, no. Okay, sorry. I was thinking it was... Okay, no, I'm an idiot. Model is not the data model, it's the page model. So I say for each in model.action parameter. And that is what I call action parameter. Okay. So let's go to create. Yeah, again, let's just, I don't like how it opens all the files. Let's close them all. Let's open create, and let's open the CSHTML, or CS from the CSHTML. So I have an action parameter. So when I do a create, I have input for, trying to think of how I want this to work, because when I create it, I'll create a action, then the action will go to I'll need to create parameters potentially. I think unfortunately what I'm gonna want is a list of all of the excuse me, my brain is having a moment, because each action parameter is tied. It's all, the only thing I really I don't want to have to know is that the action ID. because in the other thing, it's just the name. So I just need to have a list here of all the available actions. Okay, we'll do that. So we'll come here and we'll create another bind property. Property. Public list of automation actions. Actions. Get inset is going to be equal to context. Ooh. Can I not do that right there? Dot automation actions dot where a dot is active dot to list. Probably can't do that right there, can I? Okay, so we'll say default here. And then on get, here's where I'll do it. Oh, nope, nope. Actions is equal to that. I think that's what I want, because now I have that. I'm actually just gonna copy this to start with, just so I can look at it. And this one is going to be actions dot name. Since it's a list, 0. Oop, nope. 0 dot name, and then it's going to be an input for. How do you do it if it's a list? Because I loop through it. Would I still loop through it? I think I would. No, that's not what I want. I want this one. For in each one, and I would create it. Let me gut check that. Create drop down list, because I could do it that way. I just don't know if there's a built-in way with Razor Pages to do. So I've got a select list. Right. And then I can have it be, yeah. That's the right way to do it. All right, let's so here on, oh, I lost my thing. This property isn't available to be assigned to the ASP items, so I would do this. It's a select. What am I saying? Actions. ASP items is going to be model dot. I'm going to call it actions list. And yep, I know that actions list doesn't exist. I'm going to just delete that. And then here on get, I have a public list of Oops, no, I did that wrong. List of select list item. It's not properties. What? Why does it default that? I don't know. And now I will come here. I'll do this. I'll say actions list is equal to context dot automation actions dot select, and then we'll do this. A new select list item, and I haven't done this kind of syntax in a long time. A dot, let's see, this is value, so it's going to be ID. Text is going to be a dot name. Dot to, yeah, to list. To string. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And let's bring that all in a little bit. Probably bring it in a long ways, because that is that easier to read over there? Yeah, it actually kind of is, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. So save it and save it. Don't think I need that now, but we'll try it. And this is under parameters. Excuse me, man. That makes sense because there are none. So let's go create one just so I can know. We'll call this test automation. The keyword is going to be do a cool thing. I'm going to make it active. I've spelled it wrong. Cool. Good work, Kyle. I hit the wrong button. Automation. And I'm going to create an inactive automation. Don't do a cool thing. If I create one, oh, see, it shows the inactive one because I didn't. Right, because because in this one I just say it's this. So how do I do? So what can I say? Oops. How do I do that? I don't know how to do this. How do I do a select when I want to have a limited list? Last time I did this was a long time ago. Entity framework select where. We'll just do that. This is all stuff I've never had to do before. I have to do where first and then select. I think that's yeah. So I'll say dot where I'll say a dot is apps is active. There we go. It's gonna work this time. I mean, it worked last time, I guess. Parameters, create a new one. Yeah, now it's gone. Perfect. Perfect. So I will replace that. I can get rid of this one, right? Yeah, actions, I don't need that one anymore. Don't need to do that work there either. And so I've got, I'll actually call this action name. I don't think I need any of that now. So I'll give it a parameter name. I'll give it an action to assign it to. So now we'll run it. We'll try it. And we'll just test that it creates it correctly. I should also get those stupid pages linked. Excuse me, I keep burping. Test automation param 1. So I have an automation action here. So its ID is 1. And now let's say select. I suspect it's not going to be right. Action parameters. Oh, not F6, F1. Yeah, so the action ID is actually incorrect here. So let's delete it. Yeah. And I think it's because that selection isn't tied back to that object. So like when I come back to the page, so, oh, because it's ASP4, I should put that in here. Let's try that. ASP4. Nope. Quotes. Action parameter dot action ID. See if that works. See if it works. I don't know. I still haven't put the There we go. Test for test automation. Yeah, still didn't do it, I don't think. Action ID is still 0. Action parameters.id. So why didn't the select tags array is assigned to the ASP4 attribute of the select tag helper? Oh, maybe I'm on. Well, let's go back here and look. Selected values will automatically be bound to the property passed into the ASP.4 attribute. So as long as the property is a suitable type, or enum, or if you permit multiple selections, the property must be declared as public and decorated with the bind property attribute. Of course it is. but it's not the right type. I think that's what's getting me. The selected tags is assigned. Oops. Oopsies. So multiple, I don't care about that. What I care about the problem is it's a string and an integer. I think that's where my rub is, right? That takes a dictionary. In the data text field, the data value fields. Alright, this renders select as a number. To map data to collection of select list items. The select list item class has text, value, and selected properties. The first two of these are strings and select properties of Boolean. You can project data from entity framework context to a collection of selection inbox. So it says author id.toString. This property can then be assigned to the items attribute. Creating a select list. You can create a select list from any collection, but you need to specify the data text field and the data value field. To bind options correctly. So if I say a select list, actions list is a select list. Well, maybe I need to make it a dictionary so that it works right. I think this is making it a string, so it's not binding properly. So, using enumeration method takes an easy to use system day of the week. Of the so long as the property is of a suitable type for capturing a selected value, an int, string, or enum, or if you permit multiple selections and collections of these, the property must be declared as public and or decorated with the bind property. Use to generate the value for the name and the ID field attributes is written in HTML, although it is important to remember that only the name attribute is used in model binding. So, okay, think about this. So if I come back here and I say that it's a dictionary, well, okay, first things first. Let's just look at something here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so value is 1. Oh, that's fun. Let's take this. I don't like spam. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So when I come here to the on post, let's put a breakpoint. Let's just call it test. Hit create. So I have an action parameter. Value has nothing, but that ID still has nothing in it also. Model dot actions list ASP4. So what am I doing that's wrong here? So let me try something here. So if I'm sitting here and I say, I'm gonna try it that way. I'm gonna say it's gonna be equal to a new select list. It's going to be the enumerable, so that's going to be context dot automation actions where a dot is active to list, and then it's going to be the selected value, so it's going to be name of automation action dot automation action dot ID and name of automation action dot name. Cannot implicitly convert type select list to generic list. What? All right, let's make this full screen. Okay, so we'll say list is equal to, oops, var list is equal to context dot automation actions dot where a dot is active to list. I'll just make this list. To a system. Oh no. Oh, because it's a list of. Oh, okay. Oops. make this a select list. Because that's, yeah, that's different. Now, is that gonna just work that way? Try to run up. Try to run up. Let's see what happens. Create new. All right, so the values are there. Test. Modelable and complex types must not be abstract or value types. Must have a parameterless constructor. Record types must have a single primary constructor. Alternatively, set. Oh, I don't know what any of that means. Whoops. Let's close this one. That's the one I don't need anymore. All right, let's put the breakpoint back here and let's try to. Okay, so it pukes even before I get to that point. All right, let's just roll all these changes back. I went too far back. There we go. So actions list. No, I want a select. I want to find a better example of a select list. What? Entity framework, C#, Razor page. There we go. Okay, so I create. So I request for. Oh boy. All right, I've got a. Yeah, I have an idea. It's not a great idea, but I think it'll work. Bind property. We'll call it selected action. Then I'll come down here to this. If it's valid, then I will say action parameter. Oops. And then this can all stay the same. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to work just fine. That is going to work. I know it will. It's going to work. Ah! Why is it blank now? Oh, because it didn't do anything. Oh, okay. Try that again. Create a new one. Test. All right. Why is selected action empty? Oh, because I'm dumb. I forgot to change it. It's gotta be selected action. There we go. Wait, why is it still... Why isn't it valid? Oh. Because I didn't actually select the value. Well, let's just come here and say... Option... selected. I'll say select. Selected action still is wrong. Well, what the actual? Maybe I just get rid of that. Because it's a bind property. I say select action. For selected action. Mm-hmm. It should work. I don't know why it's not. Now it's null. Why is it? Why is it doing this? I don't understand. Because it's a property and I'm binding it to, when I say model dot, no, I don't need to do that for any of the others. Mm-mm. Well, I do know that I need to do this again when it's invalid. So I should not copy the code. I should do this. We'll say private void set of action list. There we go. So why isn't it? Maybe it's because it's not a select list item, maybe? Because it's not the right type. And then here it's gonna be a value. Maybe that's it? This is grasping at straws here. No, because its value is null. Doesn't have an action ID, and the selected action is null. Okay. All right, let's ASP.net core Razor page bind drop down list to property. Just do that. So page model bind property. It's a select list. So it's okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense because a city is an object, and he's saying context.cities.toList, and then he's just saying that it's city, which is just the name. That's not gonna work. Person.city. What is person? Oh yeah, no, it is a string. Never mind. Okay, so he creates it. So they create it here. So they have a department ID. Mm-hmm. So, excuse me. Department drop down list. So that's the seashore. Where's the... Here it is. So he's got... What do they got here? So they do say course.department ID. And then when he populates the drop-down list, he gets the list, which is what I was doing. Then I say it's a new list. And then selected department. Oh, Zolily1, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. So what is selected department? Oh, select, no. Public void. What is this? Where does this go? There's like a full page. I'm doing well. I'm trying to figure out how to make an ASP.NET web page work, which apparently is defeating me this morning. It's not going well. I'm struggling pretty hard. Don't they have... no, that's getting into all the other pages. So, okay, here we go. Maybe this is what I need. It's too much of a struggle. Yeah, sometimes it feels like it. It's pretty, it's definitely, an early morning thing at the end of the week for me that my brain is just, I don't know, it's out of it. Maybe I need more coffee. My coffee is gone. So, okay, so I populate the drop-down list. And then I put it in here to the update ID. Okay, so maybe I'm just maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm working on a web page to trigger several automation scripts that I've built. So I've written several, what are they, Python scripts, and now I have them set up. I have some that just run automatically as a scheduled task, but I have some that I want to be able to trigger. And so I'm building a web app that will allow me to essentially log in, push a button, maybe provide some values, and it'll send the messages to my automation so I could trigger them from, say, like my cell phone. And this is I'm just getting started building the web page so that it can do display what automations I have created that are available to use. Yeah, so right now I'm trying to just get the framework of the page, and I mean, there's nothing here yet. I can pull it up real quick. I have my automation actions. I've got 2 that I've created. And now I'm trying to get it so when I create a parameter for an automation that I can pick the action and it works. Yeah, thanks. This shouldn't be this hard. This is not overly complicated, but it is kicking my butt this morning. So let's say not selected action. Let's go action parameter dot action ID. Let's try that again. I swear I did that and it didn't work right, but I could be wrong. So let's go, oops. Create a new one. Select that automation. We'll call it a test. Now my action parameter, I still don't have an ID. Oh, wait, I'm still doing this. Let's get rid of that. Oh, well, I haven't done it yet, so it's still not working right. Let's go back to here. How were they creating it? So I have populate department crop down. Oop. Why not use PHP? Mostly because I'm not a PHP developer. I mean, I've done it in the past a long time ago. Thanks. But I'm not really a PHP developer. I'm a .NET developer by day. And so I'm making it as .NET because it's using some of the technology that I'm not familiar with. It's more of a learning experience for me. I like to try new things, I guess. Hang on, I gotta fix. Sorry, something was crooked. My OCD was driving me nuts on it. So yeah, I mean, I could absolutely do it in PHP. And I contemplated it. I really did, just because, again, PHP is something I haven't used in a long time. But I wanted to get something using some .NET code that I've done a little bit of, and I use .NET all the time for like MVC apps and stuff, and I haven't had a lot of opportunity to get into the ASP.NET Core stuff with Razor Pages, so I just want some experience. It's really what it comes down to. So that's really why. I like to get well outside my comfort zone while I'm streaming, and it shows because, like I said, I struggle. So if I populate department dropdown, yeah. So I have a context, and then I say department name select list is equal to a new select list after I've gotten D. So he's just pulling in the name. That's the problem too, is they're always just pulling in text. No, department.department ID. Oh, you're an artist? That's cool. What kind of stuff do you do? So it is pulling in. Oh, it's ordering by name. So it is doing this. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'm assuming it's like a link, right? So let me do. I'm gonna do the same thing that they're doing here. I'm gonna give it a try. So I need to say it's a select list. Because I have it be farts. Can I share my DC name? I guess I don't know what you mean. Oh, Discord. Haha. Um. Actually, I think I would rather not. Nothing personal. Just trying to think. I have been working on setting up a Discord server, but I don't have it finished. I actually don't even have it even remotely started, other than I created a name. Yeah, I don't want to. I keep my Discord stuff pretty tight. Well, among other things. Tweet like a tiger. Yeah, actually, I don't have it set up at all. I don't have any kind of permissions on it. That will have to be another time thing. So I would say if you want to share something, you can either send it direct or put it in chat. Then I can look at it that way. But I do not actually. My social game is pretty low. I'm pretty weak on it. Ah, I clicked on something. What happened? There we go. I need to make it a select list then. I'll just make another one. Oh well. No worries. Proper tea. Maybe if I get my Discord stuff set up, you can join it sometime and send stuff then. Select list, test list, get set. Let's see. So now I'm going to say test list. I do not have an Instagram to share. Sorry. New selected list. It's going to be nope, no social medias, unfortunately. I am a social medialess. Socialism medias. Nope. None at all. Automation actions dot where. To list. Like I said, you'll have to maybe if once I get my Discord server set up, you can share it then. But until then, I don't have any way to get it if you can't send it here or send a link. Go. I need it to be list. Name of automation action dot ID. Automation action dot name. Select list, select department. I do think I need to go get a little bit of coffee. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I will take a chance here and look at it. Whoops. Oh, those are pretty cool. Sorry, I checking it off screen because you never know what's gonna pop up. Those are pretty nice. I like that. That's cool. I like it. That's pretty neat. Oh, that's the one I just looked at. I just clicked on a bunch. Yeah, those are pretty neat. That's really nice work. I like it. Yeah. Not a problem. I enjoy. I really appreciate people that can do stuff like that because I absolutely cannot. So I appreciate it quite a bit. It's definitely a skill I do not have. Oh, now I got a kid awake. Oh, no, that's my son, Landon. He is the early riser, one of the early risers in the family. Seems to be a male trait in my family because I'm an early riser too, and my wife is not. Okay, let's see. I created the test list. And then, yep, he's woke up. He's like, I woke up from the best sleep ever. And I'm like, I doubt that because it's only 7 o'clock. Thank you. Getting ready to have a chaotic weekend with all the kids' sporting events coming up. So now we're gonna try to see if we can make it through the week. Between that and the weather that's been going on, I don't even know if we're gonna have games today because I think it's supposed to rain all day. Let's check. Let's actually check. I think it is very nice. I think it is excellent. Excellent artwork. Yep, gonna rain all day. Great. Need to find my raincoat. Control label. Okay, so let's come here. Test list. Now, undo that. Ah! So I have a select list. I say ASP items. Is that? I'm going to change it to model.test list. Possibly. I mean, right now I'm not looking to add anything else to my channel, but I will definitely put you on my list of people to contact when I am ready to make some changes. Because I have what I have now is, I mean, it's all pretty basic, but I also don't do a whole lot of streaming. So, excuse me, once I get a little more, probably a little more serious about it, I will definitely look you up because you do having some pretty cool stuff. I like it. I haven't got my branding thing figured out yet. So now I say courses.department ID. So action parameter. Course.department. Yeah, so now it's courses.department ID, action ID. All right, we're gonna try it. If this doesn't work, I need to run and take a coffee break and a bio break. All right, parameter. Oh, nope, that is not what I wanted at all. No. Parameters. Bam. Test. Could not create an instance of a select list model bound. Model bound complex types must not be abstract, or value types must have a parameterless constructor. Record types must have a single primary constructor. Alternatively, set the test list property to a non-null value in the create model constructor. I don't know what that means. Oh, you can keep in touch if you would like to. You can just DM me right here on Twitch. Otherwise, like I said, I'm going to try to spend a little time and get a Discord server set up. And once I have that, then you can join that. I'll put it in my profile, and then you can message me there. I just need to spend some time fixing that, finishing that. I got it created. I just got to get some security permissions and stuff set up, and excuse me, a few other things. I don't understand. This is kicking my butt. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a bummer. Like I said, I'll have Discord set up here probably hopefully in the next couple weeks, because this next week I'll be on vacation, so I'm not going to have time to stream, but I will have time to work on that kind of stuff. So hopefully I can get that set up and working, and then I can get it added to my profile, and then you can join it then. Department name. Okay, maybe that's what this whole maybe that's what it's doing here when I say, what did it do here? Selected department. Selected department is equal to null. Why are you passing the selected department in? Make the following changes. My schedule for streaming is actually changing. I used to stream towards the evening, but now I'm going to be streaming in the morning, this time period, for sure on Fridays, and probably I don't know what days. Maybe Friday, Saturday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is kind of what I'm thinking right now. Like I said, I used to stream in the evenings on Thursday, Fridays later in the day, sometimes earlier, and then Saturday and Sunday. But with summer here, now I've got a lot more activities with the kids, so I'm shifting everything to earlier morning streams for me. So I'm in Central Time, US, so I am right about the 5:30. I tried to start streaming at 5 this morning, but we must have had like a power outage because I had to go mess with my NAS and my other stuff that I use. I have some stuff that I'm using in the background that's helping my stream, and none of it was running this morning, so I had to go figure it out. So yep, so that's the plan. I actually need to update that on my profile too. I'm just a barrel of not prepared. But I do need to go take a quick bio break, and I will get some coffee, and I will be back in just a couple of minutes. All right, I made it back in one piece. Say in one piece because I did try to fall down the stairs. Now we got that squared away. Got some fresh coffee that is still too hot to drink. All right, I'm about to give up on this stupid drop-down list for now, because I don't understand that error. So what I'm gonna do, let's come back here and let's change it back to, let's go back to what it was. Excuse me. Shoots. All right. I'm going to try one thing, but I'm not going to keep it that way. Selected action. Let's get rid of the test list. Oh. What happened? Oh, no, I full screen. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna do some mass undoing here and then paste it all back in. There we go. That's actually what I want right there. I want to have that other, put that in here. And modeled action list. I want it to be selected action. input ASP4 selected action. Form control. I'm just throwing some other stuff on the page to see how it interacts. There we go. But I put back the original text field for that action ID so I can just kind of move on. I don't want to spend my entire stream figuring out how to make a drop-down list work on a web page like I'm like a snot-nosed college kid. All right, parameters. I got a whole bunch of them. And yeah, action. Oh, so call it action name. Oops. Yeah, test. So we'll say 1 and name is name or test name. Oh, I have to actually put it on there. Crap. Okay, well I did what I needed to do. It didn't show anything, so we'll get rid of this. And I don't have that breakpoint again. Run it one more time. One more run. Try some coffee while it's loading. Ooh, hot coffee. Parameters. Create one, please. Test name. All right, so don't want it to do that anymore because action parameter actually has an action ID associated with it. Okay, that's fine. Still haven't figured out the drop-down list thing, and I'm okay with that for now. Let's do something productive. Let's pull this open. Let's go to the layout page. And we're gonna add, so we've got home, I've got a privacy link. I probably won't really need that one. Nav item. Nav link. Text dark. ASP area is equal to automation actions. ASP page. Index, is that right? Let's try that. Nope, that is not correct. Let's fix it. Okay, so it's let's reload the page. I'll probably need to click this to force it to reload. Ooh, what's that? Build and apply changes. Poop. Why is it? Oh, there it goes. All right, so I added that action. So now let's add one more here. I don't know. Nav item. Still getting used to where the keys are on this keyboard. They're not quite where I expect them to be. No, dark. Page is equal to parameters index. Automation parameters. And then I'm going to have another one here. Well, no, hang on. I'm going to have everything's going to be on the home page. So let's do that. Let me think about this. So now I want to build a page that shows all of the automations. No. Ooh, why does it look so rough? Oh, I've got something's not right. So I have a list here where there's a cool thing. I think I'm gonna put the button there. Let's fix my HTML. What did I screw up? There it is. There we go. That looks better. So I have my parameters and my actions. Oh, they're both going to parameters, so something's still not right. No. Automation actions, parameters. Why is that one? What? Home, actions, parameters. All right, what did I do wrong? Oh. Parameters, actions, parameters. There we go. Now it works. So now I want to say for every, I'll create an action. We're going to call this one Trello reset. There we go. So now I have one for the Trello reset action. I'm actually going to mark this one as inactive. Reset Trello. And as it sits today, Trello reset does not require a parameter. Is that correct? Personal automations. Let's just go code here. Trello automations. Refresh Trello just says, yeah, it just passes that Trello reset. Okay, so yeah, I don't need to pass in any parameters for that one, which is fine. That's what I want to start with. So I will have, did I do it on my home page? I think so. It's going to be right here on the home page. Here's where I'm going to build the buttons that I'm going to click on to do the different automations. So inside of, yeah, on the index page, which is this one, I will have a list of all of my things. So let's start with, let's start by stealing a little code from, say, this one. Let's not pick one that's the same name because that's hard for me to figure out. Okay, so it's a page model still. So I need to create this. Let's create the data connection. And then on public create model, but it is a page model, right? Why is that a problem? Oh, because it's not create model, it's public index model. Oh, it's already here. Ah, bugger. I'm gonna pass this in too. Home, 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 home. There we go. All right, so passing the context, I do all those things. I'm gonna have a bind property. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna say bind property public list of automation actions. Active automations. Default. So I've got that, and then automation actions is a namespace, but it's used like a type. I need to put in that using statement. Oh, that didn't. There we go. That's an automation action. There we go. Let's see. So now I've got that. I don't really need any of these things. So on a get, I'm going to say active automations is going to be equal to context dot automation actions where is active to list. So that'll give me my list of actions to display. So then we'll start off with what's a good way to drive this layout. These are all done in a table. I don't want it to be a table, but I'm going to start with the table. We'll start with the table. Go down one more level row here. We'll put the table in here, and it's going to be model dot active automation sub-0. And I'm going to get rid of all of these. I'm going to make this instead an or I'm going to make a button. BTN primary. Run automation. And so when I run it, I should have only one at the moment. We'll just test it, make sure that it works as I expect it to. Personal automations, right? So I've got this one, got to run automation. But if I come here and I say active, go back to home, now it's here. Let's get rid of the active display. I don't want that. And we'll get rid of it here. So I can run automation. Well, that doesn't do anything yet, and I expected that because I didn't tell it to do anything. So let's change it from a table to What version of Bootstrap are we using? Bootstrap, distribution, CSS. Bootstrap 5.1. Let's just look at all the examples. I'm not very familiar with Bootstrap 5. Grid, starter, template, cheat sheets. I want to see it. Features. Oh, maybe I want cards. I think I want each one of them to be a card. I like that. Let's take a look at that code. What does a card look like? Maybe? I don't know. I didn't want to close that. I don't know why I did that. Let's go back here. Let's start with the card. Row columns 1, row columns arch 3. Yeah, because I think I like that. That'll scale well to a phone. Yeah, let's try it. I'll actually do it outside the table so I can see as a comparison. So for each, we'll say automation in model.active automations. We will start with a, no, it's going to be, oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to just move just the one, if you don't mind. We'll start by putting it in its own row. Because because we did it here, we say row. And I'll say row calls. I'm gonna steal a bunch of this. I can't, because I can't edit it. Row calls 1. We'll just take that whole same thing. We'll go like that and end. I still don't know where my new end and home keys are on my new keyboard. So we've got that. Now, how does each one's a column, and each column has a card. Arrow keys. So now again, and now that just has the content. So card cover, div class, card, not card cover. Let's bring this up here so I can see it a little better. There it is, it's card cover. I don't know if I need that. 100. Text white. I'm not very good at CSS, or not CSS, Bootstrap 5 particularly. I like the rounded. Rounded 5. That should be good enough for now. What on earth, div? This is nonsensical. So now for each one of these, now I'll say HTML.display for automation dot name and the N. Then I'll put the button here. We'll just start with that. And run it. Okay, that's not, I mean, it's not great styling, but I'm not here to style it yet. I just want it to be its own thing. Test automation, Trello reset, run the automation. All right, that's good. So we'll get rid of the table now. I don't need that. Now, I don't have the code set up to put on my message queue yet. I probably won't do that today. I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm not gonna tackle the message queue stuff today just because I don't want to spend that much time on it. I've got other things that I'm gonna have to get done today. And so for my last little bit, I'm gonna do a little cleanup. Let's pull open my apps. Let's open that Blazor app that I started last time. And let's see if there's anything in there I need to keep. And if there is, I'm gonna copy it out. Let's open this full screen. Okay, so that was some stuff. Manage. That's all user account stuff. That was me trying to create stuff. I thought I had code in here that was trying to already send stuff to my message queue, but apparently I didn't. Nope. I mean, that's fine if I didn't, because it's just I can just purge this whole project. Okay, I can just purge it. There's nothing here. So we will just completely delete that. Bye, Blazor app. Goodbye. All right. Let's see. So I need What do I need? Well, I do need to trigger. Oops, I can't find my page. There it is. I need to trigger one of my automations this morning because I got to reset the chores list. Python. Personal automations. Right, that's what I need. Trello reset. Let's trigger that. Hopefully it'll start moving them over. Look at that. It moves. Yep, there it goes. All right, sweet. So that worked. That's done. Close it. Uh-oh.
Question time.
All right. Okay, where was I? I've got all that stuff wrapped up. I've got to do... trying to think of what I've got to do. Change that song. Don't want to listen to that. What do I need? I really think that's as far as I'm going to go today. I'm not going to create any new automations yet. I need to get that messaging queue, but I probably won't tackle that until I get back from Vegas. So yeah, I really think that's where I'm gonna stop for the day. Let's get status. A whole bunch of stuff's been done. Oh, I don't have that automation here. We're getting there. Not as far fully automated as I want to be, but it's getting there. One step at a time. Unable to index file. Oh, because I'm using a file that I don't want. .vs. I have a git ignore. Ooh, bagels. All right, what's in here? .vs. Laser app with a Razor Pages app and started getting the input forms to work and the automation action page created. Lots of code changes because I did a big project. All right. Actually, you know what? I need to... I need to think about this. To hell with it. I'm going to try it. I want to try the... the stupid message queue thing. So let's run that Docker command. Nope, let's delete the Docker command. That's great. We'll do that one. Okay, so now it's running. Need to figure out what all these other commands were I ran last time. That's where I got the queue attributes. These are, I want this command too. That lists all the queues. This is why I mostly want to do it, because I wanted to get this. I don't have it recorded yet. Nope, this is getting into some really old stuff now. All right, let's go back to the AWS stuff. Oh, there we go. There's my crate. I missed it. Copy it out. So we'll create the queue. All right, so now it created the queue. I want the one where it lists the queues. I want to test that out real quick. All right, so it shows me that that queue exists. Awesome, 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 awesome. So now I can set that up. Okay, let me see. Let me check the weather. What's the weather doing right now? Possible light rain for the next hour. Let's see. I want to have ASP.NET Core Razor page execute function on button click. What's the right way to do this? So sometimes though you want to do something specific. So on post button, and then I say, oh, I put it in its own form. That makes sense. Button on post button. Okay, so oops. It's ASP page handle. Oh, I didn't put it in a form. I need to bring it over so I can view it. Form ASP page handler. I'm gonna call it this will tell the Razor pages to add a reference to the button handler method in the query string, resulting like this. So don't do it like this. It's not ASP.NET web form. So that's what I know. That's how I know things. All right, I need to figure out. The problem is I need to make it dynamic. I need to do some research on that. So we're not going to do that. Never mind. False alarm. All right. Yep. This is where we're gonna stop here. Let's see. Who's online? Let's go find someone. Let's go find somebody to raid. Oh, TBD Gamer's on. I will raid him. Wrong page. All right, we are going to be heading over to watch TBD Gamer doing some code reading, some code writing. So until then, everybody take it easy. I will see. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow morning at early again. We'll see how it goes. I think I can make it happen. I don't think we're going to be up too late tonight, and then we'll be getting ready for my Vegas trip. So I guess until tomorrow, everybody, take it easy.
I'm going to categorize them as details because title and description are kind of detailed.
Okay, well maybe not. What did I do?
Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it. How was your stream today? Hope you're well. I'm sad that you raided me because I was about to come your way in a few minutes. Once I've done this.